Our today's challenge is to transform this column into a clean table where each employee is a single row. And there is one more twist. Some properties repeat like skills, some employees are missing information entirely. Let's solve it in Power Query. As always, data from table range, and let's start. Alright, now we have only one column. Each row contains two pieces of information separated by a comma. The first thing we need to do is split that into two columns, one for the property and one for its value. Now every row tells us exactly what that piece of information represents. The tricky part is figuring out which rows belong to which employee. Luckily, every employee starts with an employee ID. So we will create a conditional column. If the property equals employee ID, return the value, otherwise return null. At this point, only the employee ID rows are populated, everything else is blank. Now use fill down. Power Query copies each employee ID downward until it reaches the next employee ID. By the way, we don't need the employee ID rows anymore. The ID already exists in the new employee column, so simply filter them out. Suddenly, every row knows which employee it belongs to. This is one of those techniques you'll use again and again whenever data is stored in sections instead of proper records. Now every remaining row is an attribute of an employee, exactly what we needed before pivoting. Now it's time for the pivot. Select the property column and choose pivot column. Use value as the values column. At first glance you might think don't aggregate is the answer, but it isn't. It only works when every employee has a single value for each property. Our data doesn't. Some employees have multiple skills. If we choose don't aggregate, Power Query throws an error because it doesn't know which skill to keep. Here's a lesser known trick. The pivot operation isn't limited to sum, count, min, max. You can use almost any Power Query function as the aggregation. In this case, we'll use Text.Combine. Instead of picking one skill, it joins them all in a single value. So Excel, Python and Power BI become one cell. This is one of those features that's easy to overlook, but once you discover it, you'll start solving many pivot problems without writing complicated logic. So this tiny piece is doing all the work. The underscore represents every value that belongs in that cell, and instead of summing or counting them, we are simply combining them into a comma-separated list. And that's not a special pivot feature. It's just a regular Power Query function being used as the aggregation. And if you solve this challenge differently, I'd love to see your approach. See ya!